What's going on, guys? It is Average Player, and I am going to do the combo tutorial now. It's not going to be like an original combo tutorial I normally show you guys. I'm actually going to show you just normally if you get hit with Shifter, right, based off of the deck profile that I gave you without changing the cards in the main deck and siding or anything like that, right? We're keeping the deck the same right now, right? How do you play under Shifter, and what should your Edborn look like? Right, we're not trying to do ideal hands here, right? We're going to draw 5 and say standby phase, opponent, shotgun Shifter, right? That's what we're going to go off of. So we're going to cut there, we're going to draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not the best example, but we're going to put the called by back because this would stop the Shifter, so we're going to put it in the middle of the deck. We're going to draw an extra card here. So this isn't great at all, honestly. This hand kind of sucks. You're not playing through Shifter on that, so we're going to just do it again. Right, that called by would stop the Shifter. That's all I can say for that hand. But other than that, you really don't have anything there. That's just too many hand traps. So we're going to cut again and try to draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, this is actually a perfect hand to show how to play through Shifter, right? Shifter don't mean shit as long as you draw a starter, right? And you have multiple ways of doing stuff. So your opponent shotgun Shifter. First card you can activate is Fossil Dig, right? You want to try to bait out any other negation that they have. They don't know you have starter, but this Fossil Dig should scare the hell out of them. It's going to add Rex. Rex is not really important right now, so we're not going to worry about summoning Rex out. Right, except our important card to summon is going to be Normal Summon Beaver, right? They hit this with an interruption, they have every right to. But say, because we're showing right now that we're under Shifter. Right, so we're going to use Beaver to summon out Angler from the deck. I'm dropping cards because the sleeves are new. So we're going to summon the Angler from the deck. Right, the main goal of this one is Sprint Cat with Double Cross. Right, so here we're going to link these two away for Sprint. And you see how the cards are going banished because we're going to follow the rule of having being ourselves under Shifter. We're going to special summon Carrot and we're going to activate Starter. Right, Carrot here is actually not really important, but it's going to give us a little bit of an extra oomph when it comes to playing against decks. And so now we're going to special summon Spright Blue. Spright Blue is going to add us Jet. Special summon Jet. Jet to add Double Cross. Right? Just to show that I'm still sticking along with the fact of Shifter. Right? And then we're going to XC Summon. In the Mannequin Cat, set 2 pass. Right? If you think this isn't decent board, you can make this board not under Shifter with literally the bare freaking minimum possible. Right, under Shifter, we're not able to use our Sprint's effect. We're not able to get 2 additional monsters on board because we can end with Mannequin Cat, Sprint, IP, plus Carrot. Right, and that is way stronger than having just this on board. With a Rex in hand for next turn. This is playing under Shifter. Right, just flat out playing under Shifter. Right, so now we're going to play as if we are going for the side deck, right? We're side decking Shifter. And we're side decking other cards. So what are we going to take out? We're going to take out Nimble Angler. We're going to take out Double Cross. Right? And take out another Angler. And we're going to take out some DD Crows. Alright, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're siding in 6 cards. Hold on, I gotta put my side deck back to how it should be. And so it's easier for me to side. Okay, so there's 3 cards. Right, Pixie's not used, so there's 4. And then 5, 6. Forbidden Droplet. Right, this would be the normal what you're going to take out. You're going to take out the 2 Anglers, the Double Cross, the 3 Crows, for 3 Shifter, Gamma Burst, and Droplet. And if you don't feel comfortable with Droplet, right, and you want to make sure you can play, and you have a monster on board just to push for things. Let's do 2 pink. Let's say we just do 2 pink, okay? So we're going to put those in our main deck just to show you, and I'm going to put them in semi-random spots throughout so I don't try to show that I'm drawing them. Except I'm going to keep a shifter out for the hand, right? So that's the only thing I'm going to keep out is a shifter for the hand. If we draw an extra one, I'm going to put it back into the deck, and we're going to draw an extra card just to be on the safe side, right? So I'm going to put these back in the extra. All right, we're keeping a shifter out for the hand. And we're going to shuffle. Right, because I'm showing this combo tutorial basically because A, someone asked for it, but B, it's basically the addition to the deck is shifter, right? That's the addition into my side deck is shifter. Me claiming that the deck can play under D shifter, it is very possible, right? And you can't always play under shifter, but it's still there. So there's 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? So you're gonna standby phase, pitch shifter, right? And then you're gonna pass, and then your opponent say they pass, right? You're gonna draw for turn, random card, it's called by, doesn't really matter. Right, this hand's actually almost perfect. Normal summon carrot. Special summon blue. You're gonna trigger blue's effect. You're gonna get red. Right, so the shifter entered their turn. All we're trying to do now is get damage on board. So we're gonna special summon Jet and use Jet's effect. Alright, we're not gonna add starter, we're adding that Gamma Burst that we showed you earlier. Right, that we sided in. Right, and this is playing with you under shifter, right? You have no need to set any cards to the graveyard yet. You're going to special summon red. Link these two away. Just to show I'm following the shifter rules. We're going to go into Sprint. Not using Sprint's effect, but we're going to just XC summon into Gigantic Spright. Use Gigantic Sprite's effect. Detach material. And it doesn't really matter what we special summon out at this point. Let's just do Rex and get Rex to add Mayhem. Okay, let's just do that, right? So down here at the bottom is our hand, and this is our board. Right, next is going to be just a quick XC summon the Cat Shark. You're going to activate Gamma Burst, which is going to banish get banished because it would be sent to the graveyard. This is now at 46, and this is now at 1900. Right? So we're going to use Cat Shark's effect, detach material from it. Make this go from 46 to 92. Right? And we're going to enter battle phase. And your opponent is dead here. 9 times out of 10, your opponent's dead here. You shifted them, they're not able to do much. Right? 1900 is decent enough to get rid of a monster. And if the monster is low enough, you literally just swing 1900, clear it, 9200 to the face, they're dead. Right? So that's basically what we're aiming for. Right? That's how you play under shifter when you shotgun it yourself and when your opponent uses shifter against you. Right? Not all hands are completely ideal and allow you to play through shifter. Just be wary of that. And every deck, when you build your deck, is different. Right? Your version of Sprites may be different than mine. The Runic version falls hard to shifter. Excuse me. The Runic version cannot play shifter at all. Right? Like, at all. Like, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. It literally shuts them off. They can't recur resources. You know, they can't recur the resources, basically, and that's the main part of the deck. You can't recur your resources while playing while playing the Runic variant, you can't do anything, you just lose. You know, I don't know what else to say, that's just how it works. Even though the Runic cards are still good at stunning you like that, they can't recur the resources, and that's the best part about them. The Runic version, I believe, falls hard. The Live Twin version, I don't think it falls as hard because live twins aren't as reliant on the graveyard and able to puke themselves out from the deck and able to play through it and at least deal damage while under shifter and still make a decent board. But when you start interpreting the runic engine and stuff, it makes it very weird. As you could tell, the versatility of this deck, I'm able to play through shifter without using half my cards. I'm able to take out main combo pieces, still be fine, and add additional hand traps to my deck to where I'm still able to use them. And that's the whole point of making a good deck, in my opinion. So, yeah, that's about it. And if you're going first at all, right, and you're scared of what your opponent's gonna do, you're taking out 3DD Crow because that card is basically gonna be pointless to you right now. Right, you're taking out 3DD Crow, you're putting in the 3 Solemn Judgment. Right, the 2 Nibiru's are gonna come out. Right, the 2 Nibiru's are gonna come out. And you're going to play probably your Forbidden Droplets. You know, using Forbidden Droplet to negate your opponent's whole board after you've used all your monster resources is too good. And it's a good way to also back you up if you don't draw Solemn Judgment. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say when it comes to playing through Shifter. Right? Not every deck does it. Not every deck in the way that it's built can. Not every player also knows how to differentiate playing shifters, right? So I hope you guys learn a little bit from this, and I'm going to be honest with you, right? And I know I'm turning my lights off and everything. If your opponent just has shifter, you're fine. Once they start combining shifter with other hand traps, then you're starting to struggle, right? Once your opponent shifters you, and then you're forced to use a normal summon, and you have to rely on that normal summon to start at least doing something, and they're able to start interrupting you and making you slow way down after shifter, then you're going to fall on Spright. If your opponent just shifters you, then you're fine. If they shift you and incorrectly hand trap you, you're fine. But if they shifter you and then they hit you in the key spots, like against your Gigantic or against the special summon of Blue or Jet, you're in trouble. But I hope you guys learned a thing or two. I hope to see you next time. See you later.